Good morning. Welcome to the channel. I just had a bit of recording difficulties. I don't know what went on then, but it stopped recording. I don't know why. So anyway, back to the reading. So today is 9th of March 2022. The astrology for today is fairly quiet. We've got the moon in Gemini all day, and from the UK we've just got a sextile to Chiron. So opportunity for information or communication coming through that will help us with healing old wounds that are coming up to show themselves to be healed. I started doing the cards before I looked up and realised I wasn't recording. So the first card that came out was in Rama. Where are you being called to journey to? Then we've got Starseed, what lights you up? Ooh, I'm going to have one of those where the light's in the way. And then the third card, Council of Light, divine orchestration, help us in the subtle realms. Okay, so maybe you're being called to journey to the spirit realms, to connect with the Council of Light, for them to help guide you today on your journey, to find out your purpose, find out what lights you up, what you're here to do, and just gather more information and knowledge about how you can help down here on earth, in the 3D, and what you're here to do. Okay, so let's do some cards and see if they can shed more light for us onto this. We're going to use the handle deck today. Okay, so what do we need to know today? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective for the 9th of the 3rd, 9th of March 2022. What help, support and guidance can you give us today? So I keep looking up and checking that we're still recorded after the last little escapade. What do we need to know? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What do we need to know for today? The 9th of the 3rd, 2022. Messages from Spirit for the collective, please. Look, what do we need to know? Let's see the cards. Okay, so at the centre of the spread we've got the 5 of Wands, conflict. Then we've got the 9 of Swords, cruelty. 3 of Cups, overflowing. The Father of Swords, or the King of Swords. The 4 of Wands, perfection. The 8 of Cups, failure. The Mother of Wands, or the Queen of Wands. And the Father of Wands. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Wands. Oh, and the Sun, and power. Okay, so we've got a nice story going on at the bottom that will give us more information about the reading. Let's just pop those over there. Oh, itchy nose. Okay, so where we find ourselves today, we find ourselves here with the 5 of Wands, conflict, strife, struggle, irritations, annoyances, generally little irritations and things that sort of, you know, wind us up, push our buttons and trigger us. Okay. And these can cause anxiety and negative thought patterns. We have the Nine of Swords here in the Moon position, which is our unconscious mind, subconscious mind, intuition, emotions. So in here, it's called cruelty in here. It's how we, you know, we beat ourselves up, we doubt ourselves, we're anxious about things, we lay awake in the middle of the night worrying about all these little annoyances and things. The way to deal with them, okay, the Mercury card, which is our mind, our thinking, our intellect, information, communication, self-expression. We've got the Three of Cups overflowing. So this is showing, just we're bringing ourselves, reminding ourselves of all the abundance that we have around us. You know, when we get caught up in these little struggles and strives and things like that, we lose sight of the bigger picture and lose sight of all the amazing abundance we have in our lives. So this is a reminder to just step back, step out of your mind and just see all the love and abundance that is around us. The Venus card, which is values around love and money, relationships, friendships, beauty, harmony, balance, creativity and fertility, and pleasure in our life. We've got the King of Swords here. Again, cutting through the crap, cutting through the old mental stories, the anxieties. Again, to connect us to the abundance all around us. And then we've got the Sun card, which is our conscious mind. And our conscious mind is all about... the Sun card, all about our conscious mind, our core identity, core vitality, inner strength, and how we step out into the world, etc. And we've got the Four of Wands here, perfection, a celebration, the 1111 card, stepping through the portal. The Gemini glyph looks very much like a portal of the mind. We can step through and step away from the mental conflict and anxiety, and step through into clarity and have power over our mind rather than the mind having power over us. Okay. So yes, in front of us there's a portal for us to pass through. We see the abundance and everything. The Mars card, which is about how we take action, our ambition, our drive, will, determination, our passions and our desires and yearnings. We've got the Eight of Cups, failure, walking away from stuff we've outgrown, emotions we've outgrown, walking away from the old mental patterns and things like that. And, you know, is that sort of what I was saying before about whether we control our mind or the mind controls us. We have a chance to walk away into the clarity and everything, and away from the confusion and the mind running wild with us. What's working for us at the moment, the Jupiter card, which is good luck, good fortune, hope, optimism, expansiveness, truth, justice, freedom, etc. We've got the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands, she sits back in her firepower. She's the feminine energy of fire, of passion, of I can't think of the word I'm looking for. The fire, passion, power. It's where it's within us and it's contained without it, rather than sort of, you know, come to the Saturn card where we've got the King of Wands, which is that going out into the world. This is very much sitting back in your power. Okay, and I'm going to come into that more in a moment with the cards that came out from the bottom of the deck. So the Saturn card of what's working against us at the moment: obstacles, limitations, restrictions, responsibilities and commitments, etc. We have the King of Wands. So what's working for us is being like the Queen of Wands. What's working against us is the King of Wands. So it's much this fire energy, this inspiration, this passion and everything. It's very much an internal thing with the Queen rather than an external going out to change the world energy at the moment. Okay, and as we got coming out at the bottom, we've got the Wheel of Fortune with the Tower and the Hanged Man. I've got 3 more cards as well, but I'm going to take these 3 out at the moment. 3 major arcana cards. The change is coming. It's going to blow away the old structures, and we just have to surrender. Or if we don't have to do anything, but the best option is to surrender to the energies and allow ourselves to be guided. And again, it's coming back to, you know, that internal energy rather than the external energy of fire. Surrendering, sitting back, knowing that we've got it within us. Again, we've got the Ace of Wands here as well, showing we've got this gift of inspiration and fire and passion held within us. And then we've got the Sun card. So coming back to the Sun card is our inner core identity, core vitality, inner strength, how we go out into the world. We've got this fire energy within us. And with the Sun card and the 9 of Wands here, which is called power, we need to balance our inner power, our inner strength with our environment, so that we don't get overwhelmed by the outer world, and we can stand our ground. We can stand up to the irritations and the annoyances and things, and they don't cause us to, you know, become anxious and worry about things. And it also keeps us connected to the abundance and the celebration and the passing the portal. Okay, so that's today's reading. It's all very much about, you know, holding the balance within us. Despite external circumstances, that's the message that's just come through. Walking away from what doesn't work for us, and holding that energy in balance within us. Okay, that's today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it resonated for you, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like notifications of when I release readings, then please do click on the wiggly bell for those notifications. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the description box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.